to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Village. I'm back with another video. How they gonna be out vibing, out chilling, out enjoying y'all day on a productive day. We back at it. Fall time. Y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Look, guys, so much for tapping in with me, join me on my journey. Forever grateful and thankful for you guys. So let's talk about it. I want to talk about Frank Martin and Keyshawn Davis. If you guys don't know, those guys recently, pulled up on each other. We got them guys talking, and it seemed like it was very animosity between the two, and I want to talk about it. I think this is potentially a big fight to happen at 35 eventually. Both guys are with different promoters, different side of the street, but they genuinely want to fight each other. So with that being said, that's usually the best way to get a fight done. If two guys genuinely want to fight each other, it doesn't matter if they have two different promoters. That's usually how it gets done. If you guys don't know, Frank Martin signed with Earl Spence, 28 years old, undefeated, coming off his last fight with our team, Haryukin. It wasn't his best showing, and I'm not looking too deep into that. Guys don't always have, great days at the office, and, sometimes it's hard to get up for a certain guy, and, you might underestimate a guy, and it happens, Same with Keyshawn Davis, he didn't look the best his last fight, I may have gave him like a C performance, C plus performance, and I think he might give himself the same thing, he understood, he didn't look his best, but sometimes with those, elite guys and good guys, they gotta be, feel something of, fear or, danger, something that could, pose a problem. So, it's hard to get up for guys like this when you're gonna win, and, those guys, it happens, I think Frank Martin is 28. Keyshawn Davis is 24. I think it should probably happen when somebody got a belt, or something like that. Cause I know, in my opinion, when Frank Martin pulled up on him, I guess he might have thought that Keyshawn Davis was gonna tuck his tail and kind of like take a back seat, but Keyshawn Davis, when you genuinely can fight, you might come off as you playing, and that's what a lot of people might take for granted, like, oh, Keyshawn was smiling, he's sweet. That's the guy you probably should be worried about, cause just cause you being serious, if a guy genuinely knows how to fight and he's smiling, I would definitely be more prepared and watch out for him, because he definitely knows something that we don't, like, with that type of mindset. But, I think the fight would be a great fight. Both guys are, new in the game. We've been knowing Keyshawn from, like, the Olympics and things like that. If you ask me, I think Keyshawn might have more to lose, being that, he was an Olympic guy. He was a silver medalist, been to the Olympics, been all over the world, signed to a big promoter, so he's kind of on the, steady, fast track. I wouldn't say he's on the fastest track, but he's on the steady, fast track, and, it's kind of, bad. And Frank Martin, I wouldn't really just jump too fast to fight, Keyshawn Davis, because, you don't want to beat him, and they be like, oh, he only had like 9 fights, you don't want that to happen. So I think, probably, 2 years, year and a half from now, it might can happen. But I wouldn't mind seeing it now. I think it would be, as good as it would be if they had a championship on the line, especially because both guys are so hungry right now. I think we will produce, and both guys are undefeated right now. So I think it will produce, the best competitive fight, being that both guys, have something, to lose. And nobody wants to lose to, you know, somebody that they don't, you know, like or look as you know, a good fighter. So, you know, that's what it is. You know, I'm glad that these guys, you know, kind of got their chirping in. That was a great promo that they did. They didn't even know it. That was great promo. Both guys, you know, signed with different promoters, but how I feel about the young guys, I don't really think they let this what promoter I'm signed to bother them. I think they are going to get it done, and they don't really care about, you know, the promoter situation. That's why I got respect Ryan. You know, he didn't care that he was signed to Oscar and Golden Boy. Like, he's like, I'm trying to get this Tank fight made. Like, and even though, you know, Ryan hasn't been a world champion, I still got respect for him for that one particular reason. You know, he didn't let the promoters dictate his career. You know, he was like, I'm gonna take a chance and handle business and stand on business, and he did. Even though he lost, I still got respect for him. Still gonna watch him. That's what some of these guys gotta learn. Like, you know, one loss doesn't determine you or define you. With Spence or Crawford, if any one of those guys lose, I'm gonna watch their next fight. It's just pointless, you know. It's just one loss. Especially with Crawford and Spence, this is 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. So, you know, if you lost to 1B, who cares? You know, you lost to 1A, who cares? Like, you know, I don't put too much into it with you know, one loss. You know, that doesn't determine how good of a fighter you are. Hey, that doesn't determine how good of a fighter you are, in my opinion. But, you know, I'm glad this is the next big thing for us in boxing. You know, two young guys that don't like each other. We're gonna possibly get their fight soon. You know, I don't think either guy's moving up anytime soon, in my opinion. But yeah, it's, you know, they bumped into each other. Both guys seemed like they were interested. You could tell they had been talking back to each other on social media, and, you know, they understood. So let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about their fight playing out? You know, they pulled up on each other, got to see each other face to face. Neither got bagged down, in my opinion, but, you know, I think you know, Frank Martin thought Keyshawn was gonna be a little timid because he was younger, but Keyshawn seemed like you know, like, he smiled. Like, I know him like that. Like, and, you know, I think Frank was kind of, you know, irritated. Like, he's kind of, you know, walking up to me, but, you know, but nah, Keyshawn just was letting you know, like, I'm not scared. Like, you know, that's how I looked at it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 1K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. I love you guys so much. I'm out.